I have been exploring New Zealand's North Island, finding a place of rich culture, scorching landscapes, and plenty of magic. Now, it's time for me to venture down south to behold some of the world's most stunning natural backdrops. From glacial lakes to snow-capped mountains to lush fields and alpine villages, which inspired global industries and all kinds of adventure imaginable. From Rotorua in the north, I take a flight to the South Island to land in Queenstown. As the plane descended, magnificent mountain scenery peeked from the clouds, bordered by turquoise water below. Easily one of the most picturesque airport landings in the world. The airport itself is at the base of the remarkable mountain range, truly living up to its name as only one of two mountain ranges in the world that runs directly north to south. I made my way to the heart of Queenstown, a picturesque mountain settlement along the shores of Lake Wakatipu. Swept by the gold rush in the 1860s, miners came here from all over the world to dig, expanding the town rapidly. William Gilbert Rees, the first European to settle in Queenstown, provided food and shelter to the miners at the hotel he built, which can still be seen today. With old buildings restored, Queenstown evokes a feeling of a bygone era, especially with the sight of a steamship plying its waters. Dubbed the Lady of the Lake, the TSS Earnshaw is a 1912 Edwardian coal-fired steamship beautifully restored. It happily transports people around the lake to admire this magnificent mountain setting. But Queenstown does not only offer nostalgia. Far from being outdated, it offers the most modern thrills, being the birthplace of commercial bungee jumping. So I hop into one of these cable cars up the skyline.
Queenstown is the gateway to a lot of adventure and wilderness activities here in the South Island.
Before you think I'll be doing one of these crazy adrenaline-pumping activities, think again. I was here to enjoy the breathtaking views. And to eat, of course. After you've taken in the beauty that surrounds you, you can follow your nose down to the restaurant for another feast that awaits.
The best thing about being here is that they've got this Stratosphere restaurant where they have traditional Kiwi food and international favorites.
Embattled by so many choices, I think this is the kind of adrenaline rush I am looking for.
It's so nice to eat with this beautiful view.
Having all your senses assaulted by the great food and beautiful views only whet my appetite even more. My appetite for adventure, that is. It would be a shame to be in the adventure capital of the world and not try one of these thrills. This one looked easy until the rain poured in buckets. Well, that never stopped anyone from doing the iconic jet boat ride. The jet boat was invented in the 1950s by New Zealand farmer Bill Hamilton. to be able to navigate the rocky and shallow rivers in the area. Unlike a motorboat, it doesn't have a propeller, and instead takes in water and expels it as a means of propulsion. The thrill of the jet boat comes from being able to go through narrow river gorges and then picking up the speed through small bridges, almost brushing against rocks and vegetation, then speeding through shallow waters. It's highly maneuverable and can have the acceleration of an F-16 fighter jet. Our jet boat pilot would introduce us to the famous Hamilton turn, a high-speed maneuver with a quick, dizzying 360-degree spin and a large spray of water. Every time he would spin his finger around, we knew he would be up for another crazy turn. I was definitely pumped, not to mention so after that experience. But what a way to begin an adventure on the South Island. Up next, I navigate Lake Wakatipu for some of the world's most stunning mountain scenes, round up some livestock, and discover some of New Zealand's best produce.